Hey guys, today I want to talk about meal planning and meal prepping. This is probably the most stressful part of the program. Daily, once we've got our workout scheduled, it's pretty easy to say, okay, 4:15, I'm up working out. I've got my workout clothes out, pop the DVD in, and I'm done for the day once I finish the 30-40 minutes of my workout. However, the meal planning and meal prepping really is a key component. Most of your success is going to come from what you are putting in your mouth daily. So you can work out as hard as you want, but then if you go and eat McDonald's for breakfast and dinner, you're not going to see the results that you're hoping for. And unfortunately, I do know that from experience. Too many years of not really knowing what I was doing. So here we go. What I do is I try to meal prep for 1 to 2 weeks. Right now, it's pretty easy for me. It's just my husband and I. Of course, he kind of eats what he wants, and we're on opposite work schedules. So I luck out that I'm only cooking for myself, actually. I understand it's going to be more difficult for some of you who have families or other people in the household. Budgets are tight. And I will tell you, money's not overflowing in this house. So we are doing this on a budget as well, but it is possible. So to keep it budget friendly and to keep it easier, I do get kind of boring with my foods. I eat the same things quite a bit of the time. But let me walk you through some of the prep that I do. Almost every single day, weekends kind of switch things up, but every single work day, my breakfast is Shakeology. Every single day. I might switch up how I make it. Sometimes I might make a cup of coffee and ice it and mix it in with a little bit of almond milk, my scoop of Shakeology, and some ice, and I've got myself a mocha chiller. Sometimes I'll add some peanut butter in there, natural peanut butter, and I've got myself a Reese's peanut butter cup smoothie. Sometimes when I've got my strawberry or vanilla Shakeology, I will add frozen strawberries, some almond milk, a little bit of orange juice to add some extra flavor to it and sweeten it up. And then I've got either strawberry or orange strawberry smoothie. You can throw some banana in there. Adding the strawberry helps me also get in one of my purples for the day, which I really struggle getting my fruits in. Shakeology by itself counts as a red container. So then for a morning snack, I will have a piece of string cheese, which would be a blue, or I can have some pineapple. What I found is to keep things simple, I'll go to Aldi's and I will just buy canned pineapple in natural juices. Please make sure that they're not in syrup, either water or natural juices. And I will have a purple container worth of pineapple. For lunch, usually a salad. Buy the mixed greens. If you buy just iceberg lettuce, you're really not getting the nutrients that you need. So something with a spinach blend or some kind of heartier mix to it, especially with the darker greens. So I'll usually do 2 greens worth, and then I add in a red worth of chicken. I really like cheese on my salad. So if I haven't used a blue yet, I will put some shredded cheese on my salad. If I have enough yellows for the day, I will use part of these for some of those little tortilla chips, probably higher in sodium, but if I'm not really having many of my yellows for the day, it's okay. And then an orange container of my salad dressing. Then I might have an apple sliced up. Dinner, I try to keep a piece of meat, some vegetables, something with a yellow. But usually most meals I'm trying to make sure that I've got a green, a red, and a yellow. Throw those purples in with the fruits as much as you can. Pinterest has tons of recipes that are 21-day fix approved. I post a number of them. And we can share and talk about the recipes. But like I said, don't try to make things as interesting and try a different recipe every single day, especially on your first round through this workout. If you've never used the food containers before, it does get overwhelming. So take some advice, keep it simple. But if you find that you're getting too bored with what you're eating, instead of going out to eat and splurging numerous times a week, message us and we'll help you figure out some other foods to eat. In one of the next videos, we'll talk about treat swaps, which you do get, and we will talk about those in more detail. So if you have questions about the containers or how to make up some meals or you want to post some of your own recipe ideas, especially those of you who have done groups with me before, please feel free to share the wealth. If you have the container count with your recipes, please share those too. That will help new challengers immensely. So thanks, guys.